Welcome to Nikhil's channel. This is the story of my journey through the valleys, forest, and the Jurassic history of Krakow. Meeting my friends after such a long time was a moment of joy and delight for me. You can just say it like that.
Yeah, we're gonna start our trip.
We started our journey in the month of May, when the landscape wakes up in full colors. And in the heart of the Jurassic highlands, the trail opens into the world of limestone cliffs, forest roads, hidden valleys, and the ruins of castle. This is not just a bike ride. This is 2 days through one of Poland's most striking cycling regions, where every climb rewards you with a new view and every descent feels like a quiet victory.
Modernistyczny, to jest typ tego budynku, już zaprojektowany w sposób nowoczesny 100 lat temu. Duże okna, łamana fasada budynku ze względu na to, żeby łapać promienie. The story about tuberculosis. Do you know what's that? This is lungs disease, very serious disease, causing death very often. Yeah, so 100 years ago, that was a serious problem for community in Poland, because it was no cure, no treatment, no medicine for this, and people were looking for a dry place, hot, sunny, and they decided to choose this place. Why? Because there is 4 kilometers from here, there is a Błędowska desert. During the summer, there is a specific microclimate which is developed on the surface of that sand land. Hot, dry air is spreading around, and it's coming also here. So, and except that there are pine trees around, and it has some kind of liquid oil, the pine trees, and the air is full of that specific aromatic. Yeah, all this help to recover after this serious disease. And this building was built almost 100 years ago as a very modern. Look at the front, which is the facade of that building. It is angled, some angled. The walls are in angle, and the big windows help sunshine to illuminate the interior of the building all day long. Yeah, because on all the side it can illuminate the interior. this is, it was better to climb up.
Climb up on it. But then fine.
Do the
Okay.
workout.
We're gonna take a look on the river.
Jest joperkiem.
Słuchajcie, podejdźcie może bliżej, which is flows down. This is Przemsza River. Przemsza, can you repeat this? Przemsza. Good, very good.
Przemsza.
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 I will explain later why, what is that name. But this river is a very strange one. The only one in Poland that disappear under the ground in a relatively long, on a relatively long distance, 10 kilometers. Why? Because 5 kilometers from here there is a desert, Błędowska Desert, and this river is crossing that desert, but not on the surface, but under the sand. So it sank down in the desert, flow somewhere under the surface of the ground, and reappear on the end of the desert 10 kilometers away. So that's the Przemsza River, and it looks like that. The name is very, very specific because there are some words in Polish language that imitate the voices, the sounds of nature. Like, for example, the snake is, the viper snake is making s. So we used to say that the snake is making sick. Sick or syczy. What's the snake is doing? It is syczy. Okay, so this is like a voice of the animal, syczy. So Przemsza is like if you walk over the dry leaves, it makes a sounds like a shu. The small river, if there is a current is strong enough, it's making also some noise, like
so it's making noise like that. That's
yes.
why.
So that this is a Przemsza because it's przy, you know. Yeah.
Got it.
In Polish language, there are many words like that. In English, there is onomatopeia, to jest polskie wyrażenie. Pidgik?
What does it mean? What do you want to say?
The sounds of natures. Imitated sounds of nature.
The natural sounds. Let's use the simple word.
I have something like, let me say that.
Okay.
Because this I help myself to.
Video will be too long. That's why.
Stop. Onomatopoeic.
Okay.
Onomatopoeic. Word.
Okay.
So this is the words that imitate the sounds of nature.
Got it.
Some kind. Yeah.
So-
Okay. I think we need to go. Dniowym i nanosiły piasek i kamienie. I te wydmy, które się tutaj uformowały, to dochodzi jeszcze tak zwana erozja wietrzna, czyli są formowane przez wiatry, które tutaj wiały. W tamtym okresie nie było roślinności, nie było drzew, nie było nawet roślin zielnych. Luźne piachy, które tutaj były, łatwo poddawały się naporowi. The lead ore, this is the metal, and the silver ore. They were deposited in these rocks and they were extracted from people to use tools and to sell a coin, to produce a coin, silver coins, and to make a trade and so on. So let's go better.
Trenches from the World War.
Fajny był ten konkurs. Nikomu się nie udało.
Komu się nie udało.
World War they have mentioned, not the two or one. So let's see.
No i piękna ciekawostka przyrodnicza. Myślę, że większość chyba zna ten kwiatuszek. Iwona na pewno.
Tak, to jest barwinek.
Proszę, powiedz może Iwonko, przedstaw nam trochę krótką historię barwinka.
Miałam takie malutkie takie sadzoneczki, posadziłam
I się rozrosły. Słuchajcie, najlepsza historia, jaką słyszałem. Miałam, posadziłam i się rozrosły. Czy może być coś bardziej wspaniałego?
Cień.
To jest
Barwinek, tak.
Ja też, u mnie też się posadził.
Barwinek. Tak, na cmentarzach też. Wszędzie. Pilce, co to jest?
Konieczynka.
Co to jest?
Szczawik.
Bardzo dobrze. Szczawik zajęczy, tak. Jeżeli weźmiecie te listeczki drobne, one są jadalne i szczawik zajęczy pięknie takie, przepięknie takie żyłkowane te kwiatuszki. Można sałatkę zrobić ze szczawika.
Trzeba się nazbierać.
Nie, trzeba nazbierać. Okej, let's go up. Gdzie jest Sonam? Sonam. Sonam,
Okay,
do you remember that flowers? Do you remember that white flowers?
Stójcie już.
Come.
These
Jerry,
leaves?
Yeah, this one I remember.
Can you eat it? Yeah.
we can eat it.
Yes, this is like a salad. This is
Hey, dena mara ko khane ka.
Słuchaj, potem cię to
Nie można jeszcze wyżej.
Come down. What are they doing?
A co robię?
Okay, now I will go, but maybe let them come down, then I will go.
Yeah. Grzegorz is going down.
Idę.
What is this place actually? Can you explain?
This is Bedlin Castle. Bedlin the castle. The Bedlin was built in 14th century by the Kazimierz the Great, the king of Poland. And because nearby there is a quarry, the very valuable, the quarry of ore, silver ore. So the castle was to protect that quarry.
Okay.
Was built to protect. But in 17th century, when the Swedish army invaded the country, the Poland, so they destroyed this castle, and it is just remaining of it.
So it mostly destroyed in some attack. That's why it has been like this. So this was the castle built to protect the quarry.
strzelali w tamtą stronę, tak.
Z tej strony jest obrona, no nie?
And these leaves, this is the Oxalis acetosella, which is in Polish language white flowers, and the taste of it is sour, so it tastes good, and people used to make a salad with this. So
Nice.
take a look.
So we can eat this.
Yeah. In Polish language this is szczawik zajęczy. Szczawik zajęczy. Szczawik, it means sour, something sour. Let's go, guys. Oh yeah, this is exactly this reconstruction here.
It reminds me of something from India, but I don't know.
It's like that. And then regular trenches.
Which year is it? 1914.
See this? That's the same. Yeah.
The taste of it.
Here's the English trenches of the Hill of St. Cross were made quickly under the pressure of enemy attack. However, they required a great deal of work. So it is probably that they were carried out by the Austro-Hungarian army engineering services as a part of the stronghold.
So Russian people used to be coming from here?
Yes, from the east.
Is Russia very close from here?
No, it's far away, but they attacked this land.
Russian, Austrians, Hungarians, they all have attacked Poland at different times.
And not Hungarian, not.
Okay.
Hungarian were with.
The kings were there, Hungarian in Kazakh.
During the history, many things changed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, particularly this 1914 war, that was the First World War. And
okay, you're talking about only World War.
Yeah,
I was
only
talking
this
about
one.
the time of the
history.
kings, like
Yeah, this is different. This
Yeah.
is different.
during Kazimir and all.
All each time has its own story.
Yes.
But Poland has a lot of stories, right?
No, definitely. This is 1,000 years of history, 1,000 years of many battles, and danger neighbors. But I think it is maybe not all the country experienced this kind of treating history, but I think most of the countries in the world have similar history, full of battles,
Yeah.
and full of damages,
Yes.
Even
suffer.
in our generation, war is going on.
Out यार खुला है. Beavers and adventures. Nice. Building. Oh, cemetery में आ गया अपन.
An officer, Stanisław Paderewski. His name is written right here, and he was a brother of the famous Polish musician, pianist, and later that pianist became a first Polish prime minister of the independent state. It was 100 years ago. So, and that graves here, they contain 50 bodies of Polish soldiers that were fighting here in this battle, and another 200 was injured in this battle. Let's go to the bicycles and let's find our lunch. Where is it?
Po piersi, to nie jest czasem Ignacy?
Szczekoczyk jestem
To jest Piłsudski.
Piłsudski?
Tak, to znaczy ta figurka malutka. O tym mówisz? O tej figureczce?
Tak.
Piłsudski.
To jest
Tak.
After finishing one of the most delicious lunch at the local Polish restaurant, we stumbled upon one Polish ranch. The rawness, the grittiness, and the quietness of the ranch reminded me of something back in India, my own village. I stood there and wondered how two countries, so different and so far apart, have the same soul in their villages.
In the beginning of the valley, the name of valley is Wodąca Valley. This is a very special kind of valleys because there is no creek on it. No creek, just dry land. Yeah, but what is important, this is the area of partisans, the group of partisans that were fighting here, and they had a base in the forester's house 4 kilometers from here, heading west. Yeah, and we will not go there now. We have another routes to follow. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. हम जा रहे थे ऊपर सोनम नहीं आ रही ट्राई किया उसको लाने का नहीं आएगी चलो So finally, after climbing at least half a kilometer, we are here. What a nice place to just come, sit, relax, read something. Beautiful. Where did they go? This way, that way. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
No mieliśmy wracać mosteczkiem. Tak.
Tak jest zimno, nie? Ale to jest jedyne miejsce, gdzie jest, tam gdzie jest ciepło, jest wiatr, jest ciepło.
Tak, tak, to prawda. Ale tu się pewnie opiera na tym białym słońce, grzeje się i
No i wchodzi do środka. Tak. Ciekawe. Będziemy jeszcze raz chodzić pod tą samą górę.
Are we going down this way? Because Gregory is sitting there, he wouldn't know.
No, Gregory is...
Okay, then we are going on that side. That's fine then. थोड़ा हाथ ला इधर
काट रहे हाथ में
Oh, we didn't go across that.
Upside.
Na każdy rower, ale akurat na ten, na którym jadę, to go nie.
जंगल जंगल बात चली है पता चला है साइकिल लेके फूल चला है
Poland, because archaeologists find traces that indicate some statement, because this is the oldest cave that human traces were found.
Oh wow.
280,000 years ago, some humans were living here. It was a Homo Neanderthalus. Yeah. 18 levels, dirt levels of some traces were found. 12-meter deep. So many layers of dirt were accumulated in this place, in that cave. And we're gonna go up there to take a look how it looks. The local people used to call this cave as a gate to the hell. So let's see how it looks, okay?
So Neanderthals were even before Homo sapiens.
As definitely,
And
definitely.
we are Homo sapiens.
Yes, we are Homo sapiens. Neanderthalus, Homo Neanderthalus, they were before.
Yes.
200,000 years ago. No. Tu są bramy piekieł, tak jest. To są bramy piekieł. Tu się wchodzi do piekła, tędy. Dzień dobry. Idziemy tam zobaczyć, jak bramy piekieł wyglądają. Tak jest. One są zagrodzone, bo wiadomo, żeby
Brakuje śmiałków,
Żeby-
puszczenia.
żeby
Jerry,
diabły
how
nie
many
wyszły.
thousand years ago?
280,000.
200,000
Okay.
miliony.
closed
Thousands. Human traces. The archaeologists from Warsaw, from Warszawa, from Łódź i Wrocław i Kraków, wszyscy się tu schodzą i szukają. Dlatego tak zdemolowane jest to tutaj cała ta okolica.
Czego szukają?
Śladów. Będziemy tam jechać w pobliżu. Jutro. Góra Zborów. Będziemy z Góry Zborów zobaczymy te miejsca.
So many thousand years ago, a Neanderthal would come from here, go out, do some hunting,
Przejdziemy tędy, tak.
and come back
Boczkiem, boczkiem.
and go down.
Dobrze.
The house of Neanderthals. Look at the beauty of nature behind me. It's all green. It's a farm, and there are houses, local Polish houses.
No, jaki piękny krajobraz. Szczególnie tu na tej skale. A teraz popatrzcie do góry i zobaczcie te klamry. Do you see that metal handles?
Yes.
Where?
That metal handles on that rock here?
Yes.
Yeah. So before, previously, that was a tourist path up the to reach the top
Really?
of this tower.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was no stairs. Now they build the stairs,
Okay.
and you have to pay a ticket for it. But
Okay.
previously, that was the only this climb. Yes.
Got it.
This metal.
No, 13 zloty is like a good investment. I don't want to break my leg by chance.
This one not on the leg. Neck, everything you can draw.
Yeah, everything.
Idziemy do góry. We're going up, upstairs.
Ja już mam brak, sobie na małą postoję.
Once again. So we are on the upper castle, and this part of castle was built in the middle of 14th century.
What is the name of castle?
The castle of Pilcha,
Okay.
Pilcha Castle, and one of the knights, 14th centuries, was built this castle. His name was Oton of Pilcha, because this is the Pilcha, and he was then Oton of Pilcha. Yeah. Castle was destroyed by Swedish invasion in 17th century and never rebuilt. So just the ruins remained. And let's take a look because the tower is still exists. So we can climb there just by using a stairs. And there's a great view overlooking from the top. So let's come on and
Okay.
see what's there. Here on the south, and then rocks. This is the clock rocks, Skały Zegarowe. We didn't visit it because it was some barrier. People made a barrier and we couldn't go there. But next time maybe we will visit it and explore, because all that caves I mentioned before, they are in these rocks.
Okay.
So we just passed by and we decided to visit this castle instead of that rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was
Because we have already seen 1 or 2 rocks today, and people would like to see castle.
Yeah,
Nice view.
as
You can get through.
side. This is on the horizon. It looks like a stick on it. There are towers of another castle, the Ogrodzieniec Castle. This the biggest one in this South Poland area, the Jurassic area. And this is our destination.
Okay.
If we reach that place, we will gain the goal, today's goal. You know? we achieve it.
Okay.
Achieve the successful goal. This is our accommodation place.
Ah, okay. Nearby castle or inside
Yes,
castle?
nearby, in a hotel.
Okay.
So it's still 10 kilometers
Uh-huh.
to drive to right
Mm-hmm.
through this forest.
Okay.
Through this forest.
Też na Ogrodzieniec stąd?
Tak. Tamto wzgórze to jest najwyższe wzgórze na Jurze i tam są ruiny zamku na północnym skórze.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Uh-huh.
So you know this is the Ogrodzieniec Castle.
Yeah, that
On
part
the,
over there.
yeah, that's one. The sticks on the north part
Yeah.
of hill,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go north, and you meet another black hill
Yeah.
with something
Very dark black.
very yeah, and with a rock on the top.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
with that.
There are some rocks on the top, and this is our destination for tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this is the most rocky mount in this area.
Okay.
Right there, and we will go to visit. We are about to visit it
Nice.
tomorrow.
So we go like this, there, and then.
Yeah, here and there. Yeah, and that will be a finish of our journey.
Okay. And too windy here, and I'm sitting on the top of the castle. Look at the view. Downside of
Może
the
macie rzeżuchę.
castle, and you can see there is a well, some few hundred meters deep. अरे मेरा बैटरी खत्म हुआ इसलिए
बहुत लिमिटेड वीडियो बनाना क्योंकि ज़्यादा करोगे तो थोड़ी फुल हो जाएगी।
ठीक है ठीक है
Poster. And I have photo in here and in there and in
लाभ है फोटो मेरे के साथ।
This rock has its own name, and the name is asshole.
really
Yeah.
okay
Yeah, the asshole name is on the map.
uh-huh
Yeah, this rock is an asshole, you know. Asshole rock.
ask him why so
Which rock is it?
the hole you are in the
This tunnel has its own name. The name is asshole.
Asshole.
right just now I got to know a funny thing about this cave Jerry told me is called as asshole. Even if you go and check on the Google map, then you might find it. This is named as asshole. So, in that sense, currently I am in the biggest asshole.
We started our next day by climbing the highest peak in the Jura region. Unfortunately, during 1 hour of this trip, I forgot to turn on my mics. So I have to explain what is happening in a voiceover. This is a backside of Ogrodzieniec Castle. This is one of the beautiful castle I have seen in Poland. Of course, after the Wawel Castle. You can see the beautiful long backside of this castle. This is the biggest keyhole I have seen in my life. This is the back side of the wall from where you can observe or take a pictures of castle. It was a little bit difficult, to be honest. There was a chance if I dropped my phone, I wouldn't be able to catch it back. So I had to be careful. But Kuba was there to help me to make videos. After spending a little bit time nearby wall, we decided to head back and join with our group. It was a really nice morning. It was sunny, but weather was still cold and quite windy as well. Last night there was a ritual in the castle. We had 2 tickets, but since we were a little bit late, we missed it by 10 minutes and we couldn't join the event. What I got to know from Jerry is, during this particular day, people gather there with a torch in a hand and they do the fights of knights, also some music and dance. I still regret that not being able to join the festival, but maybe when next time I am around, I will specifically stay for this festival and experience how the medieval fight would happen. You can tell Kuba did a really great job with the camera, and now we have joined with our group where Jerry would explain me more about this castle. The Ogrodzieniec Castle rises above the Jura landscape as one of Poland's most iconic medieval ruins, first fortified in the 12th century and later rebuilt in stone in the 14th century. It was expanded by powerful noble families, especially the Bonner family, before war and fire left it in the ruins. Today, it is famous for its dramatic settings, rich history, and ghostly legends, including the tale of the Black Dog. The castle's decline began after wars and fires in the 17th century, especially during the Swedish deluge. By the 18th century, it had been abandoned, leaving behind the haunting ruins visitors see today. Even in ruins, Ogrodzieniec remains powerful. It is the largest and the most famous fortress on the Eagle's Nest Trail, and its rocky settings, towering walls, and sweeping views makes it a favorite for the history lovers, filmmakers, and travelers. So guys, I am in a place called as the Hole, and if you can see me behind me, how big is this? Not the hole, actually the window. So I am somewhere here, and to come here I actually had to climb the rock. It wasn't that easy, of course. There's our group. Climbing to this place was relatively easy, but there is exactly one spot where it gets little bit dangerous and difficult. If you slip your leg just a little by inches, then the chances of falling down hundreds of meters down were quite high. To be honest, I was scared at that moment, but I held my nerves and I trusted myself and I could cross that spot. I'm glad I made it and I could see such a beautiful view from atop. Before going down and rejoining with the group, I stood there atop the mountain
group,
and I
all
tried to
our
soak in the
people,
nature in me.
and here we
I
are.
looked at the vastness of the valley, the clouds, and the sun, and at that moment, something got triggered in me. Something so primitive, something I cannot explain, a powerful force. It was too powerful that I had to give it up and climb down.
So guys, what do we see right here? It's a beaver dam. A dam created by animal named beaver. They live underwater, mostly in water, and in summer when the water resources are reduced, they still need to fish and live safely underwater. For that purpose, they build a dam like this, which includes a lot of wood and sticks, and that kind of a dam is quite strong. So because of this dam, if you see, the water is still there, the water is still holding in this dam. If this dam wasn't there, then the water would flow away. Yeah.
U nas na naszym europejskim podwórku są dwa rodzaje.
And they're so intelligent. If you see, the design of a dam is just like a modern dams. Like there's an arch which is creating some tension and then holding the water.
Szeroko rozlany pazurek jest fajny. Tam są fajne grupy skalne z takimi tunelami, z takimi kanionami, po których można pobłądzić trochę.
Pamiętacie takie, żeśmy zdjęcie mieli, jak się wychylamy z tego.
So, after all of this cycling and visiting different places, going to castle, going up and down, we have come to the last location that we wanted to cover, and we have been hiking here. It kind of looks good. Sorry.
Co te dziury tutaj robią? Czy tu ktoś się próbował wspinać, czy jakiś zwierz?
To będzie raczej woda, robota wody.
1 second. Okay, now.
From here. Okay, so we are in the mount. The name of the mount is Mount Zborów. Yeah, Mount Zborów. This is the highest point in this region. The mount is built by limestone rock. The limestone rock is very soft rock, and some caves are made by water during the time. And one of that cave we can see here, and there are small holes in the wall, like here and there and somewhere, even in the top. All this made by water, running water, millions years ago. The process is still continue, but not in that scale like it was before. Now there is a rather dry area. So now there are few gates to this cave. One is straight to the north, another to the south, and there is one to the east. Wow, we can see some accident, but I hope nothing serious happened. And this way we will find an entrance out of the cave, and there is a route which leads us to the top. And we just follow this route. Thank you so much.
It's difficult.
Yeah, this is a
You can say something in the mic if you want.
My husband wants to tell something about this place, okay?
Unfortunately, I'm not a specialist, but I'm glad that I'm in this video, yeah, and I can greet everyone who is looking at this. See you in Poland, of course.
Thank you.
Very good. So much. Really great photos.
Zamek Olsztyn. Widać taką wieżę sterczącą ponad lasem. To jest Zamek Olsztyn. W stronę Częstochowy. Tam są Sokole Góry. Tam zrobimy następny etap naszej trasy.
Oh wow, they're taking wedding photos. Ready.
Hello everybody. Look around where we are. Look around. What a view. What beautiful view. Piece of world around. Good. We are on the top of the mount. The name of the mount is a Mount Zborów. Zborów. What do we see? On the south there is a lot of forest and hills, and right straight there, let me show, on the horizon there are ruins of a castle we visited today, the Ogrodzieniec Castle. Yes,
that
right there,
okay.
on the horizon.
Okay.
On the left side we can see another hills which are visible very good. This is the hills of another castle. On the top of one of this mount there is a how's they call? How they call? There is another castle. Yeah, we visited yesterday. Yeah. What else we have here? A lot of people and another rocks. And down there is a north side. The tower is visible. You can see the tower?
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah. So this is the tower of another castle. The Olsztyn Castle. Yeah. And this is a destination of our next trip. Yeah. Now it's time to go down. It's time to, because it's windy, so much windy today, and we are preparing to go down. Thank you so much.
So this was the story of my journey through Jurassic Trail of Krakow. It was a memorable experience. We cycled through almost 50 kilometers in just 2 days. We saw castles, we saw valleys, we saw history, million-year-old caves. We had authentic Polish food in local restaurants. We saw the village.
Okay, come down.
We learnt about the plants. We learnt about the geography. All of this trip was possible because of Jerry and Ella, who planned for the trip and make it happen. And special thanks to Jerry, of course, for explaining us about the botany, the geography, and the history of Poland. He is the special guide and special person we have as a friend. So thanks to everyone on the trip for making the experience memorable, for showing me the real nature and the beauty of Poland. And thank you everyone for watching until the end. Thank you.